Okay, we're going to try this one more time today. If anybody logs in, can they tell us if we are pixelating again? Because we have no idea why we are pixelating and what's going on.
Yeah, we look good to us.
Yeah, we look fine. We don't have any issues. If not, we may have to do it from the phone. It looks like we've got one person on. Six people just come on.
Can you see us, ladies?
Sharon, Eileen, we're okay? April, if it was the light, I'm going to smack you.
Hello again.
I'm going to smack you if it was our new lighting system.
I think that I wonder if it just made us too bright.
Okay, so you're going to have to see us in the dark. Okay, so we'll start over. Okay, I'm wearing my England shirt for Gavork today and my lipstick that he bought me. Isn't that so cute? I just love him. Love him. Love him. Lots going on today. First of all, I just want to touch base that I will be out of town Wednesday and Thursday, but April will be here doing some stuff. Her dad, do you want to talk about it Wednesday?
My dad is becoming a citizen of the United States on Wednesday. So we are going to his naturalization ceremony.
Yep. For citizenship. So she's really excited about that. It's going to
be really great.
It's going to be awesome.
Excited. It's a special moment.
It's going to be really fun for everybody, and congratulations to him too. But and I'll be out helping Garth. For those of you that know who Garth is, he has albums in our group. We are trying to finish getting him all set up. He's got quilting books and sewing books and toll painting books, and we're trying to get them all out of one room. And in his extra bedroom that we've made an office, we're trying to get just cross stitch and just load it up. So we're going to do that. So we're pretty excited for all of that. Also, for all of you, so I'll be gone Wednesday and Thursday, but I'll still be in touch. I'll still be working, and in fact, I may even take some stuff to load up in an album while I'm out there. But Tuesday and Wednesday, Jennifer's asking if he has a store name yet. So he cannot decide on a store name, but we are still leaning towards, April wanted the Salty Grump.
The Salty Grump, I think it's hilarious. If you knew Garth personally, it fits.
It fits him personal. It fits him perfectly, the Salty Grump. I'm going to try to talk him into that. But he was thinking, he lives by 3 Mile, which is what his avatar and his picture is. But then I said it sounded like a nuclear power plant.
What kind of does?
So he might go with something along as Salt Flats Supplies or Bonneville Stitchery. So we'll see. But we'll keep
Bonneville Stitchery.
Yeah.
That's a lot of letters, though.
And it's a lot of trying to spell it correctly.
Yeah, Stitchery. I can never spell Stitchery right.
Yeah. So we're excited. So yeah, April may be right again. The lights might have been too much to make it pixelated. So pretty funny. So but anyway, the Dimensions jar kits, we have an estimated arrival of Tuesday before 8 p.m. They're coming FedEx from Michigan. We will try to get them out as fast as we can. I will not leave until they are all shipped. We have orders for about 50 of them, and only 37 people have paid. So if you do not pay by Tuesday,
first pay, first ship, ladies. Yep. You'll have to wait for the next round of.
And Dimensions is already out, and they will not have any more until November 20th.
So it will be quite a wait if you don't pay.
Yep. Debbie Koss has just joined us from the airport. I don't know where she's flying to, but she just joined us from the airport. Marla's here.
Hi.
So, but we are excited to have everybody today. If all of you can see behind us, we have our spider fabric on parchment. And who gave us this idea? Was it? It was either Valerie or Robin.
I don't remember, but it was a great idea.
It was a fabulous idea because we also carry it on white. But my husband saw this when the box came in because it was the very top of the box. And he goes, what would you stitch on that? And I said, anything Halloween. And he goes, I could not have those as bed sheets because I wouldn't know if one of them was real. He goes, and then I told Gavork about it, and he started laughing. He goes, wouldn't that be brilliant bed sheets?
I think they'd be great.
So, but
Monday, what's happening on Monday?
Monday? What is happening on Monday? Oh, Monday. tomorrow I'm ordering my first huge order with Joanne Elliott. So if you are needing any Joanne Elliott designs, they will be discounted 10% off the retail price. Her designs are quite expensive. They're $12 to $16, but you'll get, and if you order more than 6 designs at once, you'll get 15% off. So Sharon Boyer will get 15% off.
Yeah, there's a thread.
Tomorrow's Columbus Day, so there's no mail tomorrow.
What?
No mail tomorrow. Is tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's a federal holiday.
My kids are in school.
So are mine. It's not a school holiday. It's just a federal holiday for all those government workers to get the day off, I guess. So, but yeah. So we're gonna do that, and also I wanted to talk a little bit about With Thy Needle and Thread has arrived. The only thing that did not come in the bin because it's being reprinted and is out with Brenda right now is Bobbing for Pumpkins. Bobbing for Pumpkins will be in, but it'll be about a week.
And so, all the word plays are in. We only posted a couple in the album, but we do have all the months.
Yeah, we have all 12 word plays in, and we've got some other with Thy Needle and Threads, but we didn't get them all in at once.
Yeah, we stagger. Wait till next week.
Yeah.
Savor it.
Also, we will be talking about some other ones that we were able to pick up some extras of. Snow Family. We'll be showing that. We were able to get 12 more of that. So we're pretty excited about that. Also, as you know, many of you know, Mirabilia and Nora. Mirabilia and Nora are all, Nora is exclusive to Witchelt. Like, we can't get them from anybody but Witchelt. Mirabilia, same way. Well, Witchelt's the one that decides which ones are going to be retired. They do not let us know. And the only way we know that they're going to be retired is they're no longer on their website. So they just take them down. They don't tell stores, hey, we have retired Autumn Queen and Spring Queen. So everybody's freaking out now trying to get them because they know the price is going to just skyrocket on those out of prints. And so just a heads up to anybody that if you're looking for Spring Queen or Autumn Queen, go immediately to Etsy or eBay before anybody that's got them listed realizes that they're out of print. Unfortunately, I don't have any here in the shop, but I may have them in storage, but in order to get to them may take me 6 weeks because we are trying to revamp everything. So Jane says there is no mail on Monday. So
good to know.
Yeah, no banks, federal holiday. So
well, I'm taking my kids to school regardless, school or no school.
Yeah, they're just gonna
go.
So Penny Ann's asking about printing the Star Spangled Banner. You know how we've got We the People, so we will take that. What
part? The whole song, or just the chorus, or
just the verse,
the beginning? Like,
does she want it as sheet music, or did you want it just as words, kind of like We the People? We'll talk about that. We'll do.
Good.
Yeah, we'll take some ideas. Now remember, if you post pictures of what you would like to see, like if you want to just see it as just flowing words, or if you want to see it as sheet music, if you post any pictures that cannot be copyrighted and you cannot share links into the group. So if you want any of that kind of stuff, just let us know. So also, I want to talk a little bit about layaways. And then don't let me forget about fabrics that are in stock, but layaways. So I've been very kind, very generous to allow people to pay on layaway. We've got some people that are just extremely, extremely diligent, pay us right away, or make a payment. All I'm asking that if you want to have a layaway, you need to tell April how big you want your invoice to be. Like if you want your invoice to be $100, if you want your invoice to be $200, whatever. But I do need to see a payment once a week, or you need to contact April or myself and say, I cannot make the payment this week. What happens is every time you make a payment, we are charged by PayPal 30 cents plus 2.9%. So we are doing this out of the goodness of our hearts by, say if you made a $5 payment, we pay 30 cents and then again almost 3%. I just say 3% because those decimal points are. So on top of what you pay, so every time you pay that, we lose that. So for layaways, we are going to increase the payments to where the payments have to be at least $25. Or $20. They have to be at least $20 because we've been getting some that have been $3 payments, $5 payments, and it's just it's just not feasible for us when we don't charge
Right.
any kind of layaway fee. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is wish list. We have made a wish list group. So if you have, Deborah Brown, this was her idea, if you have a wish list for Christmas and then you want your family or friends to come over and buy the stuff for you, we would add them to the group. And you will have your own album of things that you want, and then you can say, hey, contact Cindy, and she can show you my album of what I want, or she can show you what I, what I would like, or you can just get them a gift certificate.
Yes.
You can contact us.
Certificates are fantastic.
Yeah, they're easy.
They're so easy, so simple for us to manage, so simple for your family members to manage. It's really just, there's nothing to it.
And it was really cool because we had one of our customers, her mother and her sister both contacted us. Yes. They each got a gift certificate. We just told her you have $100 in gift certificate, and she used it, and everything's good.
Just like that.
Except we sent her the wrong grime guard, the wrong size. Sorry, Christina. Love ya. I love ya, kiddo. So, okay, Penny Ann says she likes it like the Star Spangled Banner, like the We the People. We'd be happy to do that without sheet music, but just the words. So,
how pretty would that be with like a faded flag in the background? Boat, tea. Just kidding. Moving on.
She's not. Okay, DMC floss. The 35 new colors. We're going to talk about a couple of things on the DMC floss. The 35 new colors, and thank you whoever told me what that weird word was, that red dye. I don't even think April saw it. I'm glad we don't have to spell that word. Yeah, it was like, what the heck is this? And she said it's a dye. So anyway, 35 new colors. They will be hitting distributors towards the end of the first week of November. We should have them by mid-November. We'll be sending them. Distributors only found out this week that they will be getting tins, but each distributor only gets 100 tins. The tins went to people in Europe first. According to Pat, who talked to DMC, tins may be available January, possibly, but I am only promised 50. I may get more, but I'm only promised 50 because distributors have to split up who they're getting the tins to. So with all my distributors that I use, I may get 70, but I'm not promising on it because I thought I would get the same thing with Thread Heaven, and I didn't get the Thread Heaven because orders before me. So, Pat Broom's asking if our setup's okay with payments. Absolutely. Absolutely, Pat. Not a worry. Not a worry. It's just that we have a lot of people that say, hey, I want to make a payment and with layaway, and then it just never works. If I have not contacted you about your layaway, you're perfectly fine.
Communication is key, though. Let's keep that line open.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Jan finally got here. Speaking of Jan, let's just talk about her. Needles. Jan's favorite needle. Jan is probably our biggest promoter. We do have all of Pat's needles in stock, 24, 26, 28s. We have those in stock. They are awesome. They're great. The best needle you'll ever buy. The 28 needle usually is $1.15 each. We're selling them $1 each, $1 for the 24, 26, and 28. I take the hit on the difference in price on that just so we can get more people to buy them. If you buy 25 or more, you get 10% off. If you buy 50 or more, not only do you get 10% off, but you get a free needle holder.
You do.
So that was a lot of talking without breathing, wasn't it? So let's go back to DMC cards. The DMC cards with the regular floss. They are $24.95. That is our cost on them. We don't make a cent. In fact, we lose money because we never charge enough shipping.
Right.
It's 14 ounces to ship it. We only charge $3.95 shipping, and we pay $4.75 to ship it. So we lose money on the whole thing. But by the time we pay PayPal 3% and everything, we've lost money on every DMC card we've sold. But anyway, back to that. We do not know when they're going to make the new cards with the new colors. We thought that they might be on the new shipment. They're not even thinking about making the cards. No. I know a number of years ago when they added cards, they sent us a supplement card, but you had to buy them, and they were $2 or $3. I think they're going to be making new cards, but they haven't made a new card since 2010, and then they just came out with these this summer.
But isn't this such a big release, though? 35 colors. When was the last time this happened?
Oh, this is huge.
It's huge.
Yeah, 35 new colors is huge. Is huge. So, Crystal says she's blessed that we do layaways. We love the layaway program. Beth is asking about layaways. What about those that only get our money on the first of the month? That is perfectly fine. If you get your money on the first of the month, you can just buy up until then. Just say, just message April. In fact, we had this the other day. She can schedule your invoice.
It's super fun.
Isn't that fun? I added that. I had it.
It's nice. I like it. It's great.
I had PayPal add that when I was in Las Vegas. I said, you know, we have customers that are on Social Security and they only get paid once a month. Can we continue to make their invoice but schedule it to go to them on a certain day? And they said, yeah, let's work on that. So they called me a couple of weeks ago and said, we've added it to PayPal so you can do scheduled invoices. So just message April and say, hey, April, I'm going to add to my invoice. Please have it scheduled to come out to me on the 2nd or the 7th or whatever.
Right, and then I set it all up, and then PayPal just automatically sends it on the 3rd or the 4th or the 5th, whatever day works best for you.
Also, just so you guys know, Tina is not with us today. She is a head of the nursery at the church that she goes to, or she's one of the nursery people, and she has to do the later schedule today because they don't have any volunteers. So if you have ordered stuff on the show, April and I cannot write it down. We'll try to go back through the show. But if we lose the show, we're hoping we don't because we are filming it.
Please feel free to PM myself or Cindy at the end of the show your orders. And if it's something that we've shown on the show, please feel free to comment in today's show album.
Yes. So, in fact, we should add needles to the album. We'll add it. Before April leaves, we'll add 24, 26, and 28 needles just for those to refresh everybody.
Should we kind of get into this?
No, not the bin stuff yet. I got a couple of things. I know she wants to show you all the bin stuff, but I want to talk about some really quick things.
We're gonna get real here, ladies.
I know. This is where April gets bored. Real. This is where I always like to give hints on stitching hints because, you know, we can't have a show with just showing you what we've got. April's like, why not? I love invoicing. So I've had a couple of people that wrote me this week that said that their perforated paper tore.
Oh, bummer.
Well, it could be because they pulled it too tight. Because it is paper. You don't want to pull it too tight. And they said, what do we do if it breaks? There's a couple of things you can do. Tape on the back. Cellophane tape on the back.
I was just kidding, but that's a great idea. Look at me go.
Tape on the back. But what I do, I tore one time. That's the last time I stitched on perforated paper because I hate it. But what I did is I took another small piece of perforated paper. I laid it down over the hole, and I stitched over both. But then I noticed that it was a little raised from where I stitched it. So a couple of options there. On that. So, okay.
You can reach me. How do you reach me? I don't know.
So Cindy Bishop just asked a question about, can you find out when I can purchase the new Weeks Dye Work Color Oyster for the Lizzie Kate Christmas sampler? You can't. It only comes with the package. But there is substitutes. There's a color that you could use that you wouldn't need to use oyster. That's the reason they do the packages to where you buy all of the floss. So they're marketing.
Right.
They're marketing geniuses. So they package them with 13 skeins of floss, and one's a limited edition only used for that, and it will not be released later.
Right.
So, but we will find an option for you. We will look at the colors. Are we completely out
of
Lizzie Kate Mystery Sampler thread?
Yes.
Okay, but we'll find a substitute for you, Cindy. Just message one of us, and we will do that. And
Maria, I think you just
Mariah.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Gosh. I think you just hover over my blue name, and it should come up with message as an option. Is that right? Has anybody tried that? I don't know.
And Marla's asking, what is so special about the DMC tins? Nothing. Nothing. They cost a lot more to ship, and they have a DMC logo on them.
Yeah, and they're like gray or
Tan
gray,
color.
brown, something.
And if you do want the tan, you would have been the first to pay, and those are going. There's thank you for those of you that did say that you don't need the tin because you bobbinate your floss or you put your floss in bags or stitch. If for those of you that paid first, should have got the tins, you will get a gift from us. We don't know what it is. It might be a couple of extra skeins of floss or something, but we will find something to send you. We'll sort it out, send you that. So Pat says she's going to use her DMC tin to make a needle project container. That's great. That's a big tin. From what I understand, the tin,
yeah, they look like
the tin is pretty good sized. Yeah, it's the length. From what I understand, it's the length of a floss, and then it's laid on its side. So I bet the tin is at least this big. Right. So it's going to be a pretty good sized tin. But so we'll talk about that. So Deborah Brown's asking, can you place the perforated paper piece on the back? Absolutely, Deborah. What a great idea. So if you're stitching and you want an extra hole, you could. It's just how you're going to finish it off. You just don't, if it's placed on the back, you might still have a lump. But yeah. So Cindy says, can you order me the set? She wants the full set. So Margaret McGinnis. Hi, Margaret. If you tear and it's only a single tear, then gently stitch over it and it'll hold. Voice of experience. I've torn before. So Jan Armitrott does not want the tin. Oh, Tina made it here. Tina, we'll go back up through the thing. I think there's only a couple of people that needed some needles. Susan Nolte needed 526s. So, and Claudia's joined us from Germany. Oh. We would say Guten Tag, Guten Morgen Guten Abend for them. It's dark over there.
No sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Ich spreche Deutsch. Nix.
Nein.
So, but anyway, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is just don't pull your perforated paper too tight. Also, we're going to try to get Pat Carson to make a video on French knots. We still have a lot of people that are struggling with French knots. And what I want to point out is when you come up and you bring the needle up, you hold with your thumb the floss, you wrap it twice, you go back down. You do not go down in the same hole. Ooh. You go right next to it. So if you're coming up in a vertical thread and then you hold it with your thumb, the thread, and then you wrap it, you're going down in the hole right next to it if you're on linen. But if not, you go down, like if you're stitching on 14 count and you come up, you're going to wrap it, you're going to hold it, you're going to wrap it twice, and then you're going to take your needle and you're going to go down right next to it, but not in the same hole. Does this make sense to you, April?
Yes.
Because you're an embroiderer, so you get it. Also, if you want to make your French knots thicker, don't wrap it and wrap it and wrap it, or you'll get a bullion knot. Use more strands of floss. What are you looking at? The dog?
The dog was very strangely looking in through the window.
How funny. And if not, if you don't like French knot, there is beads. Why not? Beads. The other thing I got a question about this week, and this was kind of fun. This was a fun question. Brand new stitcher, had never done stitching before. She started out on Ada. She was having a really struggle with 3/4 stitches. And I explained to her, and I'm going to hold this up just so it makes sense. Her back stitching was really, really bulky. And I said to her, only do a 1/4 stitch. So I explained it to her. So when you are doing a stitch where you have back stitching over, so you would do a 1/4 stitch right there. So you would come down. If you're on even weave or linen, it's a lot easier. But if not, you have to punch a hole into the Ada. And then what she was doing is she was making a half stitch. Or not a half stitch, she was making a 3/4 stitch. So she was making the 3/4 stitch, but then she was back stitching over it. I told her, make the 1/4 stitch of the color it needs to be, and then back stitch only once. Oh, so you're back stitching in the color you want. It'll lay a lot better, and then you don't have to struggle to see if that floss that you use for this color is going to go under your back stitching or whatever. So for back stitchers, what you want to do is you want to make a quarter stitch and then back stitch in the color that it is, instead of doing a 3/4 stitch in the same color and then back stitching over it. It lays a lot better, it looks a lot better, and I think that you'll enjoy stitching a lot more. Make stitching fun.
It does. It does.
So April's dying to show everything. Tina, well, if you don't mind getting the people that don't need the tins, that would just really help me a lot. And Lisa's asking about colonial knots. Yes, you can do colonial knots, bullion knots, French knots. We'll try to get some videos up. We just don't have the space right now to film videos with good lighting and everything, and so we're going to do that. Oh, one more thing. I want to thank everybody that has volunteered to help us with what we call the overlay program. The overlay program is Gevork's Fabrics, and then you would go out, you would search on Yarn Tree, Hoffman, Witchelt, different designers, even Satsuma Street, different designers would carry, find the fabrics you like, and then he will overlay them. We have a private little thread going. If you really want to join it, please PM me or April or Tina. All three of us are in the group. We can add you. It's fun. Deborah Brown, Pam Campbell. They've just been having a blast. And in fact, today the overlay is, and Sharon, thank you, is red snowflakes. And how cute was this? Do you remember the Imaginating Winter Silhouettes? It was done on black, and it's a bunch of snowman. Deborah Brown suggested using that for red snowflakes.
Cute.
Darling, darling, darling idea.
Cute.
Darling idea. So, so we'll get that. Sharon's loving the overlay project. Yeah, we are so excited. Sandra DeRocha's just joined us also.
Hello.
So anyway, let me, I'm going to have April start showing the stuff that we've got in this week. Just so you know, Joanne Elliott will be in late, if not, probably next week, not this coming week. Sleds.
Sleds are back. So super cute.
What a fun ornament. For $5, you've got an ornament made. They're $4.79 each. If you buy more than 10, they're $4.49 each. So if you buy more than 10 at once. But anyway, we love these. And here's some Lizzie Kate's stocking sleds, or Nutcracker sleds, or Sue Hillis Christmas ride, Christmas sweets, Christmas for the Patriot. I'm going to answer a couple of questions on here. Lisa McWilliams is asking about wanting picks for fabric ideas. Yes, Lisa, just PM me, please. Oh, BA is asking if I want my overlay reminder now or later. Tomorrow for the overlay will be Sunset Beach. Christmas trees back in print, but please remember it is not card. It is this really cheap fabric in the little package, and we picked this fabric for it.
Kelp.
Isn't that cute?
Kelp.
Kelp. We just thought kelp would be so fun, but we have ordered for Betty Herring and some others, we've ordered some moss and some celadon in for it.
Those ladies who like to stitch galaxy stuff, look out. Here we come.
Okay, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool, but
so cool. This is so
cool.
I can't even contain myself. That's like the coolest book.
What's really cool about this book is each pattern is individual. So inside you get the earth, and then it's like 4 or 5 pages, and then you go to Jupiter. I think April would start stitching.
Uranus.
She goes, I will stitch Uranus. Venus. I think Sharon bought this book.
She did.
And it's, to me, I think, wow, $50, $45 from us, but look at this. You get 10 designs, all the planets, 10 designs.
And then you could pair it with Spiral Nebula, or pink nebula.
Okay, go. I'm reading comments.
Look how cool this is.
Okay, Tina, will you write down Crystal's information about beans? She wants coffee beans galore.
Or, I don't know, I always forget which way the
Christy
goes.
Jenkins gets $50 to spend since he forgot their 25th anniversary.
Oh,
Christy,
good for you.
I'd tell him it's $250, not
Ah.
50. I'd say you got to times that by 10.
Or star.
Wouldn't a planet look
Night
cool on
light.
that? I think
So
the planet
cool.
Earth would just look so cool there, or the moon, or the sun. Well, the sun.
Sun.
Yeah, just the coolest book. Sharon, you're going to
Word
love
it
this.
out. Get it. Don't miss out.
So Peg Coleman says, bummer, new resolution gone. Yet against love those planets. I don't know what she means by new resolution gone. Did she
Maybe
lose this
she
again?
wasn't gonna
So Crystal
buy.
Gemberling is asking, instead of having just splatters of full beans, she wants coffee beans like
Like the
Spiders
That's
galore.
a great idea.
Okay. Pam Campbell.
So super cute.
Pam, I love Artisy. I love the designer. She's really sweet. But we want to show you some beachy scenes.
Yeah, it's getting cold here. We
A
need
day at the
some
beach, unforgettable. Forget the cracker. Polly wants a cocktail.
cocktail.
Just another day in paradise. Flamingo parking. All others will be toad with the toad at the bottom. So we've got more flamingos. And then what we've got, for a lot of new people, they haven't seen Sun, Sea, and Sand. This is a fun fabric. You could put like a beach scene here. You could put a flamingo. This is one of Gavork's originals. And it's just an amazing job.
Or we have pool.
Wouldn't
Water.
pool be fun? Pool would be a blast.
So cool.
Diane Sluter Donahoe is asking, what's the diameter of the moon?
They are
100.
this moon.
Yeah. Do we have the tape measure right there?
We don't, but okay. It's like from here to here. I don't know if that helps you any.
We'll measure it and let you know. Sorry about that, Diane. I'm just trying to go through all of the things. Jan agrees. That's too funny. I agree with $250. Okay, this is a new one from Stony Creek, Fall Leaves. Be awesome on autumn maples, autumn leaves. Just really cool. Really, really cool. So I know you guys get tired of us showing all the autumn designs, but we just love these designs. Also, more Blizzard Buddies. We also have Blizzard Buddies and Sparkly and White. Lots of snow. We thought to pair it with falling snow. This one is a fun design, and I hate Halloween, but this one is fun. It's sheep, and this is from Nikki's Creations. Sheep. She used like a stone gingham or a gingham, but we thought it would be really cute on
Maple bacon.
maple bacon. You know, eggs and bacon. You know, I mean, sheep and veal bacon. I don't know.
Yeah.
We were just having fun. So many ideas. So many ideas. Thao down in Australia wanted to see what our snow tree looked like. This was our Christmas tree. This was an original from Gavork. This would just be awesome with like a moose in front of it, Michelle Gabriel, or a deer. This would just be really cool.
So cute. Really pretty.
I can't read a lot of these comments. Okay, we also got some new designs in from Stitchy Fish. We got Peekaboo. Just so cute.
Peekaboo.
And then we got another one that's I can't do something without my coffee. I don't know what we did with it. Also from Cross Stitch Wonders, they've become one of my new companies,
They're
my new
so
favorites.
fun.
Think of all of Gavork's fabrics. Which way to the candy?
Candy.
And look at this one. It's all about the shoes. Okay, wait. If the shoe fits. Okay. Be first. Let me take a selfie.
What first? Let me take a selfie.
Wouldn't that be cute?
It would be cute.
Okay. Did someone say candy?
Did someone say candy?
Candy Galore. This would be fabulous on Candy Galore. And, oh, we already did the shoe fits. Okay. Don't make me flip my witch switch.
Switch. switch this.
Okay, that's so cute. And wouldn't it be darling? Oh, miss. You could kind of adjust it to fit 2 of those on there, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Or even stretch it out and put some other designs up. Just fun. This is a new company for us, the Woolly U. You know me and sheep. I love sheep. So I've got to do that. And April picked out Autumn Fairy for her. She just thought that would be so cute on there.
So super cute.
Would someone stitch this for me and not put Autumn Blessings, but just stitch the sheep for me? Because I don't have time to stitch. Please. Just kidding. Okay, is Kat Watto with us? Kat Watto loves Stitchers and On. So does Lynn Kerr. We have part 1. Part 2.
Part 2.
And part 3.
So cute. Look at the donkey.
Of Holmesy's hairs. And you can put them on any of our fabrics.
Gray snowflakes. Blue snowflakes. Or tan snowflakes.
And we have red coming in.
We do.
And we have tiny snowflakes coming in.
Which we are also getting in these other colors, aren't we?
Yes, yes. We are getting them in those colors. We have not announced that yet.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Who wants to stitch her?
Everybody.
Oh my goodness. Is she just looks like a little princess.
I just love it.
Love, love, love. April wanted her on Fairy Mist. I wanted her.
She'd really be pretty on anything though, honestly. Like,
she's just beautiful.
So pretty.
She's just beautiful. Little Audrey Hepburn there.
Yes.
You with the hair up.
Cute.
Just really cute.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah.
Next we have Midnight Watch. I just love that kitty cat up there. It reminds me of my kitty cat.
So Marla is asking that she'd like a fat quarter of the bat fabric, so we will get her.
They come in 18 by 27 cuts. Is
Yeah.
that all right?
We'll ask her, and we'll ask Marla about that. Midnight Watch is back. It was out of print for a short time. It is back on parchment. On parchment. April picked it.
On
oh
parchment?
wait.
Or spiders on parchment. I mean, what? What?
Spiders on parchment.
How
clever is that? Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's back in print. Okay. Coffee. As you know, we have 2 coffee patterns out now, and coffee fabrics, and it looks like we're going to be having a 3rd one. Looks like we'll have a 3rd one soon. Coffee galore. But this was our original coffee. Love this.
So
But we've got a number of coffee patterns. May your coffee be stronger than your toddler.
Yes.
We have Life is Too Short for Bad Coffee. These are all a wonderful price. They're $3.99 each. They're really cute. Robin Baird stitched the darling one on this. And they also work great for the Hands-On Designs coffee series. Okay, April, I'm going to have you open this.
Oh, sure.
Stitch parts of this on Pose Crow. I would just stitch. You don't even need the writing because we already have the writing on there for you. You could stitch the little house down there. Is that just so cute?
So cute.
Lots of ideas for Pose Crow. Tons of ideas. Start stitching your Halloween for next year. So.
Oh, we forgot a coffee.
Oh, here we go. A coffee. And Life is Too Short for Bad Coffee. Okay. This one's so funny. So as you guys know, Gavork made April her own fabric. And nobody's purchased it yet.
I know.
It's April's evening. Wouldn't this be awesome in a bar?
So cute.
So we show this every week, hoping someone will buy one. With the spilled wine. I don't give a sip.
Oh.
I'd exercise, but it makes me spill my wine.
Yes, it does.
Life is what happens between coffee and wine.
Something like that.
And Carpe Vino sees the wine.
Yes.
So, someone make a wine thing so she feels better. Queen of Halloween. Awesome on Fallen.
Look at that.
Has Sharon seen Fallen? You know, Sharon's so new to our group that we've got a lot of fabrics that Sharon hasn't seen, so I'm going to have to tag her in some of the albums. Actually, I might just make a new 18-count album of what we've got in stock.
We should.
A Stitcher's Best Friend. Look,
So
My
cute.
puppy.
Relax.
We're home now. You're home now. Relax, you're home now. Cute book. But look at that paw prints.
Paw prints.
Fun, fun, fun.
Cute.
So we are just having so much fun listing, you know, showing you guys what we would compare, put with Gevork's fabrics. But we also got a lot of new patterns in this week that are in stock, and we wanted to show them to you really quickly. We'll run by them. Some you have seen before, some you have not. So we're going to run by them quickly. I'll give you the title, but they are in our album.
They are.
We've been listing the album prior to the show because April's had to leave at 2, which is right after the show because her husband works closing shift at the restaurant. Christmas silhouettes. This would be awesome on tarnished, gray skies, any fabric that Gevork has.
Hazy gray.
Anything. It'd be
It's
awesome on any of our fabrics. Okay, April.
I love this one.
This is April's favorite.
Till death do us part. It's so cute.
It's morbid.
It's fun.
It's not.
It's
Would
not
you make
traditional.
that? Would you make that for a wedding? To get
The
to
right kind of wedding, yes.
Well, she said her friends got married at a tattoo parlor, so
They
yeah.
did on Halloween.
Stitchy kitties. You get all the designs in the whole thing. So you get 10 designs in this booklet. Fun? Okay. This one is a little busy.
It is a little busy.
But I see this on
Super
some
cute.
really, really cute Gevork fabric because it's really boring there. Okay. I'm just going through my pile.
Oh.
What is that? New from Pickle Barrel. She's going to do a monthly series.
Bitty November.
They're a little weird to me. Okay, but my Madame Chantilly's have come in.
Cute.
Okay, guys, is that not the cutest thing?
Autumn is coming. It's here.
Yeah.
I love this one. Halloween mouse. Mouse.
It's so funny. She called it, it's so funny, Halloween mouses. And you can tell she's Italian and English is her second language because it should be Halloween mice.
Right?
But I think it's cute. It's called Halloween mouses.
Mouses.
Because every time I go to order it, it doesn't pop up because it's, oh.
Cute.
Here we go. April, can you pull that that brown? Oh, well, anyway, think of the tan snowflakes with this.
Oh, yeah.
The tan snowflakes with this would be incredible. Incredible.
So cute.
Okay. A walk in the woods. Just so cute. Love Madame Chantilly. Now this is
so fun.
La Strega de Corvi.
Oh, it's not in English.
It's a witch with her potions and her bird. Wouldn't that be cute on Post Crow?
Look at that waist.
Oh, that'd be so cute on Post Crow. Yeah, look at that waist.
Cinched. No joke.
Okay, nobody has seen this one yet.
Ooh.
Well, they might have seen it in other groups, but they haven't seen it from us. Thistles. They're Halloween.
Creepy
I have to tell you, I really, really enjoyed this couple at Market. They are from, I'm going to laugh because I'm going to get this wrong. Either they're from Belgium or the Netherlands. And I can't remember which one, but they are a darling, darling older couple that I just fell in love with. She's got like the coolest glasses I've ever seen. But anyway, this is a fun design from Thistles, and we're going to be really promoting them in the future. Back in stock.
Mary Poppins.
Practically perfect in every way. So we're excited
cute.
about that. Think of this on any of Gevork's blues like Lagoon or Bridesmaid, Stormy Sea, Provence, Stormy Sea. Just depends on the blue you would like.
Even gray, the gray
Hazy
skies
gray.
we posted last week. Beautiful.
Hazy gray would be awesome because
It would
she's
be great.
rainy. And then I've got one more, Mary one. We do carry a ton of Plum Street samplers. Ton. We'll try to get a Plum Street sampler pattern up, album up. If you need Plum Street patterns, just message us. We likely have them. We'll show you a couple more in a minute, but please note that we do carry them.
So then I have Farmer's Pride, Stony Creek, and all those fun little tractors. So super cute.
So we are going to be carrying Sugar Stitches, a new company for us, but we will be carrying them in the future. We are excited about having them.
This one. Do they do other months? Is that what
Yeah,
this is all
I
about?
believe what they're going to be doing is they're going to be doing all the months. So we're excited about that.
All you coffee drinkers out there, I'm dead without my coffee.
Just love that.
So fun. In the deep, dark woods. So cute.
Lisa says you really need to quit, but don't.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Diane asked if you've already been in the wine. No, because she has to drive home. She won't drink and drive. More from Artisy. Halloween Square. Darling. Oh, wait. So you don't have to stitch the background? How does African sunset look?
It looks beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Then you don't have to stitch that background.
Pumpkin
so cool.
Swirl.
On Autumn Maples. Oh.
All you retired folks out there.
This is so funny.
Retirement.
So she makes one for beer and she makes one for coffee, and this one's coffee. It says, "Let the good times roll and the coffee flow." And then she's got them for different. She's got them for wine flow, tea flow, beer flow, and
Is that a margarita?
let the good times roll and the Ritas flow. But so if you order it, you only get one design. You only get coffee or beer or whatever.
Whatever it specifically says it is. I can't see what this one says.
So Cindy says, "Me, please, pattern and material. We have no idea what fabric you want unless you specify, because the show goes so fast. So you need to say, I would like what pattern."
Love, peace. New one in from Barbara Anna. Spreading joy. So super cute.
That is really cute.
Also a new one in from Crosshead Cricket. The Great Pumpkin Conspiracy. Did anybody else ever watch Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin? Charlie Brown should be in this.
Christy Fry Jenkins, "I just ordered Death Do Us Part. Showed it to her daughter and she loved it." What's wrong with all you millennials?
It's great. Hey, I passed that mark. Winter Wienerland.
So cute.
And then we also have Halloweenies.
Yeah.
Weenies.
So we are.
Oh my God.
We are really excited to let you guys know that we received a box of fabric this week from Gavork, and he stayed up until 1 or 2 this morning. We called him about 20 minutes before the show, half an hour before the show. And he goes, "Well, top of the day to you." And I said, "Did you just wake up?" He goes, "No, I've been up for about an hour." And we're like, an hour? And that's because he worked all night working on fabrics. And so he's hoping to get us out a package this week. So when I get home Friday morning, April will be working, we'll be shipping all of those. So let me talk a little bit about fabrics real quick, since we've got just a few minutes. When we release our fabrics on the 15th, we do not have them in stock on the 1st and the 15th. He has designed those the prior week, and we just load them up. So we had an incident this week where someone said, "Well, I wanted my fabric right away." We don't keep a lot of 36 even, 36 linen, and 40 count linen in stock. We are trying to keep more and more of 14, 16, 18, 28 even, 28 linen, 32 even, 32 linen in stock. Rare that we sell 36 and 40 count. I mean, we do sell it, but it's rare. When we order a piece, we have to order a whole yard. So then we take the hit on that. So we don't like to keep a whole bunch in stock until it's been ordered. So we had an incident this week where the lady was upset that her 40 count fabric had not been mailed. Well, we have to order it. And sometimes with the 40 count and the 36 count, if he doesn't have the stock, he now has stock, but prior he was out of stock on some of them. So just so you know that when you order a fabric, say today, April listed a 16 count maple bacon, someone needed it in 32. We have to go see if we've got it. We may have it because it's one of his older fabrics, so we may have it. But, you know, if you need the fabric right away, message me, because I'm the one that is in the fabric. April could be working from home and she may not be here for 2 days or may not be here. Let it check and say, "Hey, Cindy, do you have 32 count pink nebula in stock? Do you have it in opal?" Be very specific if you want plain or opal. ask us if you need it right away. If not, we are looking at a week to 10 days, possibly 2 weeks if we don't have it in stock. Now he's really catching up, but you've got to remember he's a one-man operation. And we do thousands and thousands of dollars in sales with him every month. Plus he still has to do distributors, wholesalers, consumers.
Just this morning we posted an order with him for 11 yards of fabric.
That was one
kind.
Victorian roses. So he's working on Victorian roses today. But what we do is we send him a message in Google Sheets that lists it by count, so he can go into 14 count and he can start dyeing all the 14 count. Well, we were so overwhelmed by Victorian roses that I forgot to do the Victorian roses order. So now he has to do 14 count and then do 16 count and then do 18 count, because he usually does them by count and size. So, but anyway, if you have any questions, Jane Siddell is, will you explain opal?
It's sparkly.
It sparkles, but unlike,
we can see it in the light.
Unlike other companies, some people really sparkle it way too much. His sparkle is really cool. So it's a light smattering of sparkle.
It's just
on the top.
Glittery.
So that's what it is. Marla had to go. So I just want to let everybody know that, again, I will be out of town Wednesday and Thursday. I will not leave until all the Christmas jar ornament kits are mailed out. They should arrive Tuesday by 8 p.m. I'll probably be up all night shipping those. I can't print labels now ahead of time because I don't know how much they weigh.
Right.
So, and also the DMC sets of floss, I have to have my order in this week. So if you want the DMC sets of floss for $25.99, April and I will do a real pretty job packaging them for you if you're not one of the ones that got the tin. But I need to have those orders in this week. So if you're interested in ordering the DMC floss of the new 35 colors, $25.99, they will not ship us extras. We have to have that order in of exactly how many sets we have. I will order a few extras, but I'm not going to order mass quantities of extras. So anyway, we are readily available. Message April or myself.
Right. Always here. And again, if you're looking to order stuff that we showed today on the show and you missed it, please check out today's show album. It's easy.
Yes, and also April does all the invoicing. I mean, I'm happy to add something to the invoice, but if you have not received an invoice, what happens to me a lot of times is people will message me and say, can you add this to my invoice? I send it in a PM to April. And sometimes it might go through at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning or something. And also April keeps a lot of your stuff in draft form. So say I'm ready for my invoice. I'm ready to get my invoice because she wants to save you on shipping.
Right. I'm trying to avoid multiple invoices for the same person when all of that stuff could have just been combined into one invoice and done together. So if you need an invoice and you haven't got one, please hit me up. You're probably in draft. I haven't sent it. I'm always available. I may not answer you, after like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, but I will get to you first thing in the morning. Lots of ladies say that I answer very quickly. So and just thank you guys for the support. It means a lot to us. My husband will be so happy when we're out of his living room and his dining room and his kitchen. We tend to have overtaken the house, but we will be moving into the shed soon. I'm going to get Jennifer Lange up here to help me sometime in the next couple of months, but we've got to be in there by winter. So we're trying to strategize now. So thank you guys, ladies, gentlemen, everything. I will make an 18 count album for you, Sharon. In fact, I might do that tonight at dinner. So, Jane, I will have Tina tag you on the jar ornaments. Please note that we only have 60 coming in. The last I looked, only 37 people had paid, but I think we had at least 55 orders. Right.
So if it'll be a first come, first pay on those on Wednesday, Tuesday night or Wednesday when we ship. So love you guys. Thank you so much. Love all of you. Denise, love you. Everybody. So we just thank you. We really thank you a lot. And we will not use the new fancy lights we paid for because they pixelate. we'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
ask the experts.
Huh.
So thanks, guys. Love
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bye-bye.
See ya.